it's a very special feeling going into a new season, especially when you have good feelings with the team. You have a good understanding between you and all of your teammates within the team, and you feel that you've done a good job over the winter in terms of your personal side of things, but also in terms of the whole team doing a great job with the car. So exciting times ahead, and that hunger will never go. However old I am in my life, that hunger is never going to go to succeed, and hopefully, there'll be many more years of feeling this hunger. And in a few days, we'll be able to get out there and get that buzz that we all love. There are a lot of differences. I mean, Formula One cars don't really change in appearance that much anyway through the years. It's very difficult to see the differences, but in the way that the car will work and the mechanical aspect of the car and the aerodynamics of the car, it's very, very different to what we've had before, and very different to what we had in 2011. I'm not going to give too much away, but it's going a very interesting direction, and hopefully one that is going to make that difference that we need to really fight for a championship. As you probably know, I have a few years on my contract, a multi-year deal, I think it was called, with Vodafone McLaren Mercedes, and it was for many reasons. One, because this is a team that can pretty much always give me a car that's good enough to win races and win championships. But for me, the real important thing is that I've really bonded with this team over the 2 years I've been with them. I feel very at home. I feel that I have a great team of people around me in terms of my people that I bring from my personal life, my manager and PR man and physio and what have you, but also the team here at McLaren. I feel that I've got some very good people around me. I think we're making great progress. We've worked together for 2 years, finished second in the World Championship in 2011, and we all know that it can be small things that can make that difference to win a World Championship. And we understand each other very well, and we understand the areas we need to improve, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So it's a great place to be, and I think in the situation that I find myself in right now, there aren't that many people that find this in their careers, so I'm very lucky. Working with another world champion is always good because you've gone through those emotions, the different emotions it takes to win a world championships, the positives, the negatives, the feeling before it happens, the feeling after it happens, and then trying to regroup to build another car that's competitive. So it's really good, and Lewis is a very competitive driver, and that really helps you as an individual, because it means you have great competition with yourself and your teammate, but you also know that you have to work together to really move that team forward, so that you are fighting your teammate for the world championship. If you know what I mean? It's not you fighting other teams. It's you two fighting each other, and that'd be perfect. Get to the first race, both McLarens on the front row, and then it's Lewis and myself fighting. I think that's what we all want, and that's what we're all working towards. The first time you drive into the paddock in your road car, get out, you see all the trucks lined up. It's a very special feeling for a racing driver, but I'm sure everyone within Formula One, but especially the driver. You hear the engine starting up, the buzz, you smell the fuel, you smell the tyres, the brakes, and the first time you jump into that new car and you go out into the pit lane and you're experiencing something that's going to stay with you for a whole year. So it's a very important time for a driver, and it's also amazing the swing in emotions where you can go from being massively high and positive before you get into that car. You drive out the pit lane and you immediately feel that there's something wrong, and it's like, oh no, here we go. But more often than not, over the last couple of years, it's been the other way around, and I've got into the car positive. I've done a lap and it's been like, yes, thank you, something we can work with, and something that we can improve, and something we can help fight for a world championship with, so we can help mould into a world championship contender. So exciting times, and Jerez is the best place to do that, I think.